either really duplicated another question or questions that are very similar or of the same topic of like any other questions.
Your money back.
Ta-da, my military, and welcome to the MiliMarriage Q&A. Finally, we found the time to record it, to edit it, to upload it, to organize it, to do everything surrounding the MiliMarriage Q&A. First of all, we are both feeling a little bit under the weather, so the whole black and white vibe that I have going on with the vlogs actually really depicts how we look in real life. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Let's do this. I will take a sip of tea first.
I've been sipping the whole time.
Sipping the whole time. So the first thing that I was asked a lot was about the proposal. Alright, so the Viral King, the Nova Project, buttons, VDHD, stickies, a guy who games, Jitandi, all of you guys asked the same questions surrounding the proposal. And what I did for a proposal is that obviously I bought a ring. What happened afterwards is that I took her to the place or to the restaurant where we had our first date. And that's the place where I proposed. So it's very basic, very standard, very, I don't even know if it's romantic.
You should not call it basic or standard. I loved it. And that's what matters. I thought it was romantic.
Alright, the second question that we are going to answer was asked by British Worst Gamer and Trey Bryan, and it's about how long have we known each other / how long have we been dating. So yeah, I think we've known each other for about 5.5 years, a little over 5.5 years. I think 5 years and a couple of months, like 9 months or something.
Yeah.
We started dating pretty soon after that. I think it was just, you sometimes have that spark. So, next question. Melville asked, what is the best moment that we had together? You can answer this one.
I liked our 6 months in London when we were doing our internship. Just living life in a different country, different city. Yeah.
That's actually true. That's actually a good one. Yeah, we went on to an internship for our studies abroad to London for half a year.
Yeah.
And I think that was the point. I think we were in a relationship for 2 years then.
Yeah.
2 years, and that was the point where we didn't say it to each other, but we knew that if we could have made it through that, then
we could survive everything.
Yeah, we could. Well, not everything.
Well, yeah. I mean,
you can survive a nuclear blast. Where did we meet? When did we meet? How did we meet? What thoughts went through our heads? So basically, us first meeting each other. How did that go down?
Kind of a funny moment. I had a date with a different guy on that day, and the date didn't go so well, and I was looking to lose this guy. So I stood up, looked around, saw some familiar faces, went over there, and when introducing myself to the people I didn't know, I saw him.
I came along, and we were barbecuing there, and she saw us. So it was pretty freaking random because we had no recollection or we had no knowledge of either of us being in that park. I've never seen her before that, even though we do the same studies. It was very random. It was like fate just,
put us two together.
Yeah. Alright, so that was that question as asked by Cyrex, MLG Pro, Mr. Bumbles, I have the sneak peek, Guy Who Games, and MLA. Thank you so much for all of your questions and all of the previous questions as well. Thank you so much for them. Let's hop on to the next question. I have to So the next question comes from Cyrex as well, which is who approached who? I would say that it's fair to assume that you approached me.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we're going to leave it there.
And I have no shame.
No shame.
In the game.
No shame.
No shame in the game.
Then the next one is from Chris from CKTV, and he asked me how hard was it for me to decide that he was going to be my best man. Yeah, that's Chris. It was a very easy decision for me, Chris, purely because I didn't have to make it. Elvis the Alien, Verchix, and Azure Raiden asked us what is the most embarrassing moment to happen between us / on the first date. Did we do anything embarrassing on the first date? There genuinely haven't been many at all embarrassing moments between us. Because again, you know, you make things embarrassing and no one else does. And whatever someone else thinks about the situations that you're in, who cares? Alright, next question. Hazardor and the Gamer Buffalo asked us if we are going to play any games together on the channel. It's kind of tricky for me to include her in the games that I play, because A, she doesn't really like the games that I play except for GTA 5. You've been playing some GTA 5 like a while back. Yeah. But I think it's very tricky for me to involve her, but we have been, if you know the Little Big Planet 3 series on the channel that I do with Mr. Bumbles, we have actually been talking about a really cool project that we want to launch. Well, I say project, which makes it sound very fancy, but it's actually not very fancy. But it's going to be very fun, and we just, you know, we're taking baby steps towards that. It's once it actually happens, it's going to be really awesome, and that's the one game that I want to include her on. Little Big Planet 3. So that's something that I want to do with her. Alright, next question. Rather weird one. Quasi Dark asked us, how long did it take us to fart in front of each other?
For me?
5 minutes?
No. You know, for a girl it's a bit harder. And for a guy it's a bit easier. I think for me it took like, and don't be shocked, 6 months to fart in front of him, okay?
I don't even know that you farted in front of me. Next question! Devil's Pass asked us, how do we answer each other's calls when someone misses someone really bad? Good question.
Hey boo!
She says hey boo, and I think I say exactly the same thing.
Or boo boo.
Alright, next topic. No questions. Topic, Cam Chrome, Gaming Kick, and VidiHD all asked us, will there be Mili soon? Yeah, sure. I think we're not big on timelines or anything like that, but I do think that, you know, judging from how our lives are going at the moment, I think we'll have our first one here in 2 or 3 years. I think that's
yeah, if all goes well, of course.
Alright, and Buttons asked us, how did our first date go? Do you want to take this one? Do you want to take the wheel?
It went great.
Thank you, bye! Gaming Kick, who was already mentioned a few times in the other questions, but he also asked us if we're going to do anything YouTube/gaming related for the wedding. I mean, the one thing that'll be kind of YouTube related is that I'll be trying to make something like a vlog out of it, because we have this camcorder, and we would love, you know, we have a photographer there that will make, you know, excellent pictures, we hope. But we would also love to have like a video from it. And once that happens, you know, I want to make a vlog out of it and share it with you guys, because you've been a part of this channel for a long time. And then Elfblade Gaming asked us, when were we sure that we were each other's one and only? So, when did you first know that I was going to be the one?
After adventure in London, I guess.
Yeah, I think we mentioned that already in the previous question. Alright, and then a guy who games, aka Alex and Mini Kane, asked us, what is our most favorite / weirdest thing that we like about each other?
What I like the most, and don't laugh at me right now, I like his nose. It's like a cute little button nose. Like, look how small this is. You see mine? You see his? It's so cute. So it's weird, but I love it.
I think my favorite / weirdest thing, I think my favorite thing about her is that she makes me laugh. And that is incredibly important to me. Her humor and her jokes and her way of doing things just make me smile, and they make me happy. And
you know, don't compare this to the nose thing, okay? Oh man, I just said nose and you're so romantic.
That's okay.
So
no,
romantic.
but that's okay. I mean, we both have that's the little things, you know? And then Kovic Plays asked us, do we ever play video games together, if at all? We haven't played games together for a very long time. I think the last time, I can't even...
A couple months ago.
Yeah, I think a couple of months ago was the last. I think seriously about 7 to 6 months ago where we last... I think we played Worms together. That's our last game that we ever played together.
Yeah.
And also from Kovic Plays and Two Geeky Friends, how did we know that we wanted to spend the rest of our time together?
He's what I'm looking for in a guy. He's funny, you know, he's cute, but he's also tough. And he's goofy, just like me. And, you know, we watch even the same shows often, not all of them.
I think that's the one thing that we have in common the most. I don't think that there is any certain point in time where we thought, you know, this is it. I think it's just the general feeling that you have when you come home, for example. When we come home from work, you know, we just sit on the couch together for like 30 minutes and we talk about our day and we talk about it in our own goofy way. I think it's just we make each other laugh and we make each other happy.
Yeah.
And also in bad times, you know, we've had some bad times, and it's like those particular situations, those bad times, that's where you actually get to know someone, and that's where we, you know, and we got through those times, and that's right. Then Trey Bryan asks, when are we going to get past level 10 on zombies? I don't know, Trey. I mean, you should ask Vidi, because he was the one that was leading us in circles when he thought he found a way out of a zombies map. I mean, there might be a slight correlation between us not being able to get to round 10 and Vidi. Alright, the game of Buffalo asked us a very weird question as well. If we were to have a son in the future, would we call it AJ? No. No.
I think not.
No. Another topic, so no questions. Another topic was the invitations to the wedding. Maria the German, Azure Raiden, Stickies, the Game of Buffalo. You will witness the wedding. You will witness the wedding, but it's going to be in the form of a vlog. Alright, Literno asks us, will we have swords at our wedding? If you can get us 2 swords, Literno, and if you can get it for some ridiculous reason, you can get it past customs, then we will give those 2 swords a show at the wedding. We will give those 2 swords their own place at the wedding, their own table, their own seat. If you can get us those 2 swords. Tentenza Gaming asked us, do we have to call Hila HD? Now this is a little joke that, you know, let's get this out of the world for good now. When I started my channel, I wanted to have a website to go with it, and Milimate.com was taken. Same happened to Twitter. The username @Milimate was taken. So I had to add Milimate HD. That's all, guys! Damn! As a Raiden again, what's the stupidest thing we thought about?
Well, sometimes he has comments on my music. You know, like I'm listening to something and then he, like some Kendrick Lamar songs, and he's gonna copy them in a weird voice, which pisses me off.
She doesn't like me mocking her songs.
Yeah, but I can't stay mad very long. So 5 seconds after I go mad, I apologize.
That's my advantage right there. She can't stay mad at me for a very long time. Whereas I can stay mad for like a week. Burnt Waffle Gaming. If we could join 2 games together, what would they be? Now this wouldn't really be a question for you, I think. I mean, you can answer it. If there are 2 games that you can mix, which games would they be?
Roller Coaster Tycoon and The Sims.
Those are the only 2 games she
Yeah.
knows. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
And then Burnt Waffle Gaming and Obey HD asked us, will we be vlogging the marriage? And this already came up previously, so the answer is yes, we will be vlogging eventually on that day, of course. And then we'll get it to you as well, highly edited, of course. And then Obey HD asked me a question as well. Did I think that I would ever get to the point where I am now on YouTube? And also a question saying or asking me if I ever think that I'll become a big YouTuber. I genuinely didn't go into YouTube with any expectation. I would be lying if I would say that I don't want to become big on YouTube. I think everybody that is about this, or that goes about YouTube in a more serious way like we do, you know, you know, that's the ultimate dream. Belkud asked us, please marry in Bali.
Why?
Why, Belkud? Why? But if you're a Balinese architect, as you so mentioned in your last Polybridge video, I'm not too sure about the state of infrastructure and how the buildings are created. And Phantom Phoenix asked us, where do we live and where will we live after we get married? I don't think we'll move, right? Like,
So
I think it's country.
we live in Utrecht. It's in the center of Holland, and we're gonna stay in Utrecht. If we move, it's gonna be like to a very nice place outside of Utrecht, but
still close to.
Still close to. Yeah, because it's the center of Holland and it's perfect.
Alright, and Viddy HD, the prick that he is, thought he was funny, and he was asking us 2 questions. Will I be wearing PJs to the wedding? And he thought that I was gay.
Are you gay? That's the question. Yeah.
Jelson975 asked me, how do I look with my hair down? Alright, let's see. It's classified! And then Jelson975 also asked me what is the favorite video that I have created. That's a pretty difficult question for me to answer. I think this video will be awesome to create. It will be extremely challenging as well, but the Silent Hill special that I made with Mr. Bumbles was very unique and a load of fun to make, a load of fun to record. And I just think that it was, I like special videos. Alright, and AJ Pats asked you a question. How do you deal with Stevens?
Constant raging.
Yeah.
It's like one of my 99 problems. And my bitch is one. No.
Wait, what?
99
Did you
problems.
just call me a bitch?
Yeah, I called you.
Did you just call me a bitch?
Steve is my bitch. Steve is my bitch.
She's my bitch. Shanna, aka Girls Love Gaming.
Girls love gaming.
Yeah. What are our favorite movies?
Mine is Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6, really?
Yes, it's so cute.
I think mine is Wall-E. I think Wall-E is, they're both from Pixar, or they're both from Disney. Mine is from Pixar, hers is from Disney only.
Yeah.
But Wall-E is by far my favorite movie. The story that it told, or that it tells, the characters that it has. I can remember Wall-E being one of the first movies that we actually watched together as well.
Yeah.
And we just both fell in love with it. Niflick asked me if I would quit YouTube or quit gaming. Which one would it be? If I had to quit YouTube or gaming, which one would it be? I can't quit gaming and continue YouTube. Like, gaming is always...
You would do vlogs the whole time or something.
Yeah, but that's not what I want.
That's cool.
And the last question is for you, which is from Stickman, and he asked if he can be a bridesmaid.
What do you look like? Because then we have to pick a dress
He's a
for
Stickman.
you. Well, then you're going to be
be
a
a
size 0 in dresses.
It's going to be a very small dress for you.
You're going to make all the
Stickman.
bridesmaids jealous.
Alright, so those were all of the questions. Thank you so much. I know that, some questions took a little longer to answer than other ones. You wanted to say something?
Yeah, thank you so much for these cool questions.
Very
Very
cool
funny,
questions.
like very amusing, and I loved it.
But we do hope that you guys enjoyed it. And thank you so much for watching again. And for all of the questions, for all of the support on that video.
Thank you.
And we will see you in the next video.